Welcome back to the channel. We're on a ride out in beautiful wintertime almost in the UK. So this video is all about Claire really, and not being much of a winter rider.
No, I am a sunny, fair weather rider.
But the only problem is that we haven't really got out that much on the bike together. One, because we've only got a small window of time that we can get out together. And then when it has been that window, it's been like this.
Uh-oh.
So today we just decided that we were going to get up and get on with it. So
I'm going to brave it.
Yeah, but it's interesting because while we were riding down here and we were talking in the intercom, you were going through a lot of things that I'd forgotten about. So it's probably worth revisiting. Right then, Claire, so what's the lowdown?
I haven't been out with all this water on the road. The surfaces are very wet, puddles. And I said to you, I'm slightly concerned, will we skid on these puddles?
Yeah, I remember. I mean, if I go back to when I was doing my CBT and Mod 1 and Mod 2, you know, it's a concern, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
And, you know, as I've said before, I would much prefer to be riding than pillion because the control thing, you know, at least if you're in control, you know that you can sort something out.
Because you can see the puddles coming up.
That's it. So being out of control and on the back is a different thing, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was a bit nervous about that.
Yeah, I know you were asking me loads of questions about it and how much percentage of grip we lose and everything else. But it's like I said, I think, you know, for me, riding in this, we're commuting, learning in this type of weather, it's, I don't really think twice about it. I do ride differently like this. You ride to your conditions, don't you? But I mean, it can be wet like this in summer, you can get caught out. So, but some people choose not to do it, don't they? I think one of the main reasons that you choose not to do it is because it's your bike, isn't it? It's trying to keep on top of your bike and make sure that, you know, your chain, you don't rust.
Yeah, and of course it's wet. This bike's wet through. So, oh goodness, I'm sitting on this wet through bike. Yeah. I'm going to be wet, cold and miserable and I'm nervous about skidding everywhere, but we haven't done any of those things. Good.
So you haven't felt like that's
so
happened.
That's been fine.
One thing that you might notice if you've been following us for a while, this we're going to talk about in a different video.
Okay.
But this, we had a wind rider seat for summer.
Like a hairnet.
Yeah, and I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. And you hated it.
Didn't work for me.
So now that it's come off,
yes.
any better or I'm still
well, I haven't
not happy?
slipped today. Could that be the water? Don't know about that. And it's sticking me down there. I'm not sure, but I've been very comfortable on the back today.
Yeah, good. Yeah. So I'm back in Stormlander gear. I have been trying loads of different stuff out down at Via Moto, but as it got colder, I think, you know, I've tried some amazing stuff. Some I'd say were better than this, but this, yeah, the Halvars and stuff. Right. But this is my go-to stuff. So it's now cold. I know it's wet. I know that this does its job. So I've moved back into this. I will be trying some other stuff out. But you're in your gear. Yeah. Warm enough? I'm
a bit cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Dry?
I'm dry. I feel dry. It's not heavy rain. I'm okay, but I am a little bit cool now. One
thing that did happen when we did the Royal Enfield ride with Manhattan motorcycles across in Sheffield was we were in summer gloves and it were a particularly cold day, weren't it? I mean, we've had warmer days ever since, but your hands were freezing.
Oh yeah, it made the ride by the end a little bit of a problem for me really. I loved the journey, it was great, but we were on the bike a couple of hours and my hands were just really cold.
Yeah.
It was a real problem for me, actually.
Which brings us to this. What's all this, like, wiring that you've got? You look like a Christmas tree.
I've got some heated gloves.
So these are ride iron gloves. They sent us these to Claire to see what she thought of them. They're a new product. Now, all this wiring stuff.
Yeah, got wires in them.
This is going to a power bank. These power banks are great. We use them all the time for making videos and things.
So I've got that in my pocket.
Yeah. Let's have a look. And it is in your pocket as well.
Delve deep.
You can tell it's Claire's. Although if mine runs out, you can see me
been known to use that.
Knocking about in them. I try not to take it to Squires. Anyway, not that there's anything wrong with it. But yeah, so this power bank goes in your pocket.
Yeah.
And then it plugs in to these, and
Yeah.
there's some heated cores in there. These are waterproof, and they've got that 3M insulate. So without them being on, are the warm gloves?
Yeah.
You've not had warm gloves, have you?
I've never owned a pair of warm gloves.
Right.
I've got 2 pairs of gloves at home, neither are warm.
What about these? Are these warmer
Yeah.
than your gloves without this?
Yeah, I think it's because they're really like fluffy inside as well.
There's that finsulate, that's what
Yeah,
it is.
maybe that's what it is. I don't have them in my other gloves.
No.
And they're quite big and chunky.
Yeah.
So I feel quite safe in them as well.
Yeah, so these are a medium and you're quite small. Would you say that that's a good size
I
for
think
you?
that it might be a bit big for me.
Slightly big.
Yeah. However, I can get them over my jacket very comfortably and I can just tie them in like that. So
Yeah.
they're not going to come off.
No, well, no, because you've got all the safety
Yeah,
clasps and
so
all
that's
that.
nice.
Um,
And I've got all the little rigidy bits here, so I do feel really safe in them,
yeah,
which I think is important. I need my brain to think that they're safe.
yeah.
So it does do that, yeah.
So there's a little pouch that's in there, and these come with batteries.
Mm-hmm.
You've been running it off batteries. That's just because
Yep.
of charging the batteries. So they do fit. They go against your wrist.
Yeah.
The battery bit. But as I say, you can do this, and if you've got a USB on your bike, you can plug into them. So when you plug them in, then we'll have a go.
Yeah.
I think you've got a couple of settings, haven't you?
Yeah. So the power button's on the front
Yeah. So that's
and it illuminates.
so that you know it's on, which is
Mm-hmm.
good for you. So you got red, which is fully on, I think, and then
Full
if
blast.
you press it again, you got green. Press it again, you got blue. So you got different heat settings.
Okay.
So if you're first getting on,
So hot, medium, and just like a nice temperature.
just yeah. So I think like I've got heated grips on the Versys, which are just
You like them, don't
fantastic
you?
when you need them. But they're old ones mine, and I've got off, start, and then on. And what I do, and I think that's how you're supposed to use them, you put it on start, get it heated up, and then you go onto just to maintain it so it's not going to bleed the battery.
I can feel these already.
Can you? So it's fast.
Yep. Fast.
There's that other one. Do you want to put that one on as
Yeah.
well? So hopefully that's going to help you to do it. So there's a lot of pros with this then. And you didn't feel cold on
Not
the way
for
down.
a second, no.
But it wouldn't be Claire without some cons.
I have thought of some cons.
Now, it's just how it is. We said to Ride Eye, and if you want to send them across, you can. We'll take a look at it, but we'll give you some honest reviews. I don't know what's happened
I'm not
here.
going to say anything about it, if there's something I want to mention.
Okay, so what are the cons?
Well, I've got a big dangly string here,
Right, let's put these back in here.
so nobody wants that.
So apart from aesthetics then, because it's just in way, has it got any, is that a problem?
Well, it comes off it comes off sometimes. When I got onto the bike and I kind of reached over, it unplugged.
Right,
So it's just
only
something that
one
happened.
side.
Only one side. Now, that might not happen to other people, and that's great, but it happened to me today.
Yeah, I get that with my leg, where one leg's fine and other one, the trousers, they just sit on top of my boot. I think it's how you get
Right.
on, innit? How
Yeah,
you
it must
stretch
be my method.
to do it.
Yeah.
So if that were plugged into the bike, maybe not as much. One
But
thing
forgot no string. Yeah, brilliant.
One thing I've thought is, because you're going to put this in your pocket, then there might be, if it's raining,
Yep.
then you've obviously got a bit of water ingress that you could get into your
Yep.
there. So maybe the batteries are a better way of
100%
using it
yes, because as well, this has taken up a slot in my pocket.
for.
And I normally bring my glasses out with me. Well, I can't today, so you're reading everything for me.
Yeah.
Because I've got nowhere for me glasses anymore. Again, not everybody else's problem, potentially, if you don't need glasses or whatever, but for me, that's something
To think about.
to think about. Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
The colour, the button that it's on is like, I've got to do that.
Right.
So I think the wrong side of my hand.
Ah.
Because if I'm sat on the bike, what setting am I on? I've got to do a big...
I think that's because you've got this though.
Yeah, that's fine. And
So it's got to connect to there.
just
So
an observation.
yeah, no, that's
Not
it.
a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
But
So deal breaker having these wires and stuff.
I prefer not to have the wires, but the gloves are absolutely, they're like just comfort. Beautifully comfortable.
Right. So
Really cosy.
and one thing maybe that this is more to do with your jacket.
Yeah.
The gauntlet style gloves, and they won't fit under your jacket.
No.
So we've had this conversation before on here that if your arm's down, then you're going to get water running into
Yeah.
into
And I've
your
got
gloves.
cables in there.
But for me, like I've got big cuffs, so that would go under. In fact, let me try it.
But you try the glove on you?
Yeah, these are probably a bit on the small side for me. However,
Go look at, yes, it's my jacket here then, isn't it?
yeah, I think so because that's not an issue with the gloves. That's only slightly too tight, but hey, they're nice, aren't
Can
they?
you feel them?
Yeah,
They're good, aren't they?
yeah. I did ask for some, but they said I couldn't have them. So only
They're
Claire
really
could
good.
have some.
They're really good gloves.
Yeah. What's interesting
If you like strings.
from a rider point of view, the heating is on the back, and that's when you're riding. If you've got heated gloves, heated handlebars,
That's here, yeah.
then that's on there, and then it's the back of your hand that causes the issue. Well made though.
Really good, yeah.
So out of 10 then, what would you reckon?
I'd give them 7.5 out of 10.
Well, that's not bad. What would you give your normal gloves?
Oh, in winter, 3.
Ah, well that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, these are great gloves.
So the things, it's just the wires, but if you had the batteries in, maybe better.
If there's no strings, these would be 9ers. These would be solid 9s.
Yeah, solid 9. Solid 9, still taking one off. Right, well.
I'm really warm. It's really important. If you guys are happy with this, it's really warm.
Have you got anything else that you want to say about them?
No, I like them.
If you've been watching the channel for some time, hopefully you'll know that we try and be as authentic as possible, and that means that it doesn't always go to plan. And a few days back when we filmed the Ride Iron review, Claire had got all the wires hung out of the gloves, which is a way that you can do it if you're going to plug in. But you found it a little bit constricting.
Yeah, didn't like the wires.
Didn't like the wires. And we were given some of these, which are batteries, and they actually fit into the gloves. And well, I got in touch with Ride Iron and we were saying, oh, how do we plug them in? We don't have the right connections, because in the box you get these, which are USB-C connections, and you can plug it in. And I'm like, well, we've only got these. And I thought, no, this is a little bit strange because that doesn't fit. Anyway, they sent me a picture over and said, no, Andy, you've got some USB things there. So we charged them up. And you've been riding them like that. Is it a game changer?
Yeah, change your mind now. Now that I don't have to have the dangly strings, absolutely brilliant. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, you've got these gloves.
So you can see that then goes like that, if anybody...
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why I'm even explaining this to you, because it's pretty obvious to everybody apart from us that are trying to find out if we like them. And then that just goes in that little pocket. Does this get in your way, Claire?
No, it doesn't get in my way.
Because it sits on your wrist.
I don't really feel it.
You can't feel it?
No. The gloves are quite bulky, aren't they, I guess?
Yeah,
And I've got my jacket on. I don't really feel it.
And that's what we were saying about, when we were saying, oh, well, you've got your coat open and everything else. But this, it's got a little pouch and it zips up.
fine.
And now we can turn these on and you're just purely off battery.
Yeah, it's really good.
Now, one thing that you did want to say is that about when the battery run out, what happens?
What do you mean? I don't know. Oh, what, the fact that my hands were cold?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
got
my
cold
hands
when
were
you...
cold. Yeah.
I mean, it was cold outside, but when it's not on, you could feel it, couldn't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
But when you've got that on now... so
Game
it's-
changer.
In fact, I don't know if you watched the other channel as well, but that's the first time that Claire's actually given a 10 out of 10. So there we go.
A bit tight with the scoring.
Just a bit. Look at that though.
It's like Iron Man or something when it all glows up like that. Yeah, really good gloves now. I was concerned about being out in the cold, but I'm not concerned anymore.
No, one thing that you didn't speak about as well is that you can use touchscreen on it. So
Was that what that is? I wonder what that was.
Brilliant. So there you go.
Really happy. Anyway, thank you.
There we go. We'll do a bit more research next time.
I did get something from Ride Iron myself, and I am a little bit more positive about products than what Claire is.
Are you showing us?
I don't want to because it's cold, but it shouldn't make a difference. I bet you're wondering where it is. It's not a Christmas jumper, don't worry about it. This is it. So, it is a Ride Iron heated vest, and I've got to tell you, it is a product that just works for me. If you have a look in here, can you see that? I look like Elvis. It's like gold lame. But it's a nanotech technology. The thing is with this is that you can actually feel it as soon as you put it on.
It looks fab.
It's really nice.
It's a really nice looking thing. I like the look of it a lot.
Yeah. Well, I've developed this thing now where I like my bike clothing for just normal clothes to walk around with. So I will walk into town if it's dry, just with this on. And if it's a bit cold, well, it does heat up. Now, this doesn't have a battery. It don't come with a battery. You've got to use another power bank. So I've got my power bank, which is the black version of Claire's. Really good. Now, what I found is if I have it on the highest setting, because again, it's got 3 settings, I can get, I suppose it depends on your power bank, but I got a good couple of hours, like at full blown setting.
Okay.
And it is hot. It's really hot. I had it when we had that really bad cold snap. And I've been trying different base layers. And they're great, but they don't do what this does.
No.
This is a game changer.
You said that you love that.
Absolute game changer. And I think that they're like 100 quid. But you just got to have a power bank.
And I suppose that doesn't get in your way there, does it?
No, because
At all.
there's an inside pocket, so it's an extra pocket that it's got. So I don't have the issue that you've got with the gloves. But again, you know, I'll show you. It all kind of works the same. Hopefully you can see that. So this is red. Looks like amber on this one. And then we've got green. So there's 3 different settings on there. And, I mean, I've got it on red now. Straight away, it's on.
You're hot.
Not hot, it just keeps your core warm.
Yeah, that's the important thing.
And so the thing is, I said before that with the Stormland stuff, last year I was never cold and I was never dry. But there's a bit of a caveat to that. The caveat to last year riding and not being cold is that I was new to riding and I weren't as confident as what I am now to go longer distance. So I just were doing 6-mile runs.
Yeah.
And this stuff never got cold on a 6-mile run. But when you start going further, after a while, if it's cold, it starts to creep in. And I've found, like with my hands and stuff, it's unpleasant with that, but I can keep going.
Yeah.
But if my core gets cold, that's just brings you to your knees after a while. So when I've got this on, especially tied with this, it's just...
So basically that problem's gone away.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this. There's some products where you think, oh, I wish I had this, I wish I had that. It's a vest. There's not that much that can go wrong with it. And it heats up and it does its job. It's, in my opinion, it's pretty much perfect. Now, I've had it for about 4 weeks now and it's just run fine.
That's really good review, that.
Only thing that I would say is that if you're not using it, you're probably better off unplugging your power bank because I think it might drain it a little bit.
Okay.
That might be the case, or I might have left it on. I don't know. So I do like that. So I'm going to be wearing my vest through winter, and as always, I'll do a little update. There's a link in the description if you want to go and check them out. All right, so we're going to have another spin round on bike, try and get you used to being in this. And then what we're going to do in the next video is that we're going to go and pick the GS back up because we haven't had that. It's been in the workshop having all the work done that we wanted doing.
Yeah.
And I'm excited to see that. So we'll be talking about that. And after we've got that, then it's time for Her Majesty to get on it and see if these alterations have made any difference to what you think about it.
Who's getting on your bike?
So, thanks very much for watching and we'll catch you next time. Let us know in the comments if you've got any recommendations for heater gear, what you use, if any's let you down, any things to look for. Because this is really our first winter where we'll be doing any kind of distance on the bike.
Yes, and we now have a Facebook page. Take a look.
Yep. Thanks for watching. Bye.